For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's good, everybody? This is Saber94. Got a double feature today with Jump Ass slash Lopunny X with Linoone. The last game didn't go too well, but I mean, it's the kind of thing that the game played itself. I mean, the guy was using Venusaur with Meganium, drew the nuts, set up super quick. I didn't get any benefit going first. I mean, the deck, that deck, whether he had a consistent setup or not, would have the advantage on me, kind of, with Ogerpon at least. Because if he gets one hit KOs, I can't really heal, and when I hit him, they can heal too. And when they do, it's kind of, you know, who's just gonna blink first. And if he gets that one hit KO with Ogerpon, even if Venusaur doesn't do it, I'm still at a disadvantage. Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever. My mind is elsewhere, to be honest, but I gotta do these Pokemon TCG videos. Out of duty almost, but once I'm done with Lopunny, then I should... It's about time I do more Dragon Ball, to be honest. I've been neglecting it, but the Battle Frontier videos have done really well. I'm glad for that. I enjoy making them. I mean, there's a finite amount of those types of videos I think I can make. I got ideas, but they're not like TCG matches, you could say. I don't know, maybe I should start figuring out a way to do like runs or something, so people can kind of see me in action. The problem with that is, you know, if I'm gonna be legit, it means that, of course, I gotta do it on the Game Boy Advance, DS Lite, whatever. And I don't really got a great method to record through that. You just record through the damn camera and then hope it's high quality. And it's kind of crazy. Maryland used to do this all the time back in the day. And back then, even though he was doing it through the camera, like, he had his method, and the videos came out at pretty decent quality, all things considered, for back then. I guess if you watch them now, it wouldn't be so good. But surprisingly solid, if you ask me. Yeah, shout out to the good old days of Maryland. I wish he didn't ruin his website, but that's a story for a different day. The old Maryland website was so good. Okay, so wow, haven't seen this in a while. You guys remember this guy? What are you even called? I don't remember. It's the Ancient Salamence, basically. And I guess it kind of makes sense if this card would maybe see a comeback, because now that we got the 3 prize Mega Pokemon around, if you just trade, you know, the 200 damage you do on himself with Frenzied Gouging, you get the 1 hit KO on those bigger Pokemon. So it's a good trade-off, technically. But this guy, I mean, if you're just gonna leave this dude on its own, you're gonna be dead. So he just got a regular kill on a small Pokemon. Now I'm just gonna hit your ass for big damage. And then if he decides to use Frenzied Gouging, he gets killed on his turn. So when this happens, it works out. Even if you get that big KO, you still give yourself a pretty big disadvantage. So it's perfectly fine with me. Now then, put the air balloon on, I guess, the Rotom. Let's grab a few energies. All these secret rare energies that don't really look that good, but it's just me. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot this guy's name. Ridiculous. It's the Ancient... something. Roaring Moon, that's right. Okay. Silly me. So good old Roaring Moon. He got another one down, so at least he's safe. I guess this match won't end because he ran out of Pokemon. But it's not looking good for him still. I guess if he's gonna get the big KO here. He gets 3 prizes, but this guy goes down. And then I'm just gonna attack your active dude. So what's it going to be? Man, he could actually force a draw if he wants to. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Frenzied Gaujin. So 200 damage, the Roaring Moon is out. And he's gonna be forced to promote this other dude. And actually, nah, not even a draw. He doesn't have the capsule on, so the dude is gonna get promoted. I'm just gonna one-hit KO him with 230 HP. And it'll be game. Did make it close though, but it's to be expected. I mean, when these Pokemon just give away 3 prizes, you get 1 KO like that, 1 regular prize, all of a sudden you're at 2 prizes. So anyway, promote the Mega Lopunny, hit for 230, and it's a GG, I guess. Not really, but that's what we got going on in these days. Whether it's a random rogue Pokemon like this now, or just the meta shit, unbalanced all over the place. Okay. So that was game 1. Now on to game 2. This is going to be a bit more serious, but maybe you'll disagree. I don't know. So what do we got? Flip the coin, my trusty Team Magma coin. Damn, we had to lose out on all the Team Magma shit and other shit that didn't transfer over from Pokemon TCG Online. I kind of miss TCG Online, man. Sometimes I have dreams about it, like it's an upgraded version of that is going to be coming or something. I just think it was so much cooler than TCG Live. You know, besides the easy crafting of cards, and really that's it. The search functionality, the filters in TCG Online were better. The interface, I preferred that. The fact that you can have all of the cards in hand and they don't just put a number on it like, oh, you got 6 energies in hand, dude. You can select what you want to play. Much better. Yeah, the trading was bullcrap. But I guess that would be replaced with the system Live has now. That you can just craft cards on your own. You ain't got to trade. But yeah, we had the hard gold, soul, silver cards at least. They never put in the DP stuff, but we had that shit at least. Man, if anybody knows of a simulator where I can play DP online, and it's actually just something straightforward, like Maebatsu's online sim, just a simple download. I guess right now we gotta log in too, you gotta make a Unity account, but no tabletop simulator, no other, you know, bullshit. The old like Red Shark, if that's even around, but you know, just something very straightforward. If it existed, I'd use it. And it was straightforward. It'd be all I do. I'd be playing like Pokemon TCG from those eras, and until I got sick of it. I mean, I would have to get sick of that to just go back to TCG Live again. Okay, so Gardevoir. That's why I said this is going to be a bit more serious than last game. But I do wonder if this guy can do anything with Gardevoir. I guess if he does the setup with the Drifloon, he could get the 1-hit KO with the Munkidori on my Mega EX, but I think it'd be more difficult. And then because I got healing, that could annoy him. Plus, I got a lot of good mono cheap attackers here too that can actually threaten his little guys. I can just keep using Rotom and maybe even Linoone. Just do 70 for 1. So he promoted the routes. I have no idea why he wanted to protect the Drifloon and sacrifice his lone routes there. So it just means that you won't be able to do shit next turn either. You're going to have to set up from the beginning again. No Gardevoir for you. So it just gives me time to get some free prizes and even get a big lead. So that's good. He played down that damn stadium, which from my experience is not really worth running it. Especially because look, this guy's running this stadium and he's running a bunch of non-psychic Pokemon. So this stadium is not very consistent. I guess if you just got it in as a counter stadium and you don't care, maybe. But if you're going to rely on it, which in my opinion, if you're going to run this stadium, you almost use it kind of like your clay doll draw. Is like you're going to rely on it. Kind of. Try and fill up your bench quickly and then draw lots of cards and discard psychic energies through this stadium. You know, you do it once or twice, you're good, even if your opponent removes it. But, you know, if you're going to play stuff like the Veza Dimbinti bird down, that cuts the draw. And, yeah, it's just, he got a bunch of psychic energies in the grave, but he had to discard a double rare candy, Gardevoir, I killed the routes, I just killed a bunch of stuff. Using the A-Spec. Just puts a darkness energy on the Drifloon, that's ass. So that's going to get wasted too, because he's going to go for the TM play to evolve into Kirlia. So, in the end, this guy got sacrificed. And you lost the darkness energy too. What the fuck? Only one Kirlia. Yeah, everything is just going wrong for this dude. I don't know how you built your deck. So, I don't think Kirlia got discarded, so either he has them in hand or there's in the prizes too. Okay. So I'm going to use the Ultra Ball to discard the Pofin and a Baniri. I believe I'm going to get by with these once. Triple Lopunny should be enough. Evolve into Linoone. And do the sort of tag in Keldeo EX style combo. Yeah, remember that card. And since this guy only has 70 HP, I don't even need to bother putting my main guy up front. I'm just going to use the Fan Rotom and get the 1-hit KO. Maybe that's kind of dumb. Maybe I should just put Lopunny so he can maybe tank a hit. Because maybe he can't get the 1-hit KO yet, but eventually he will. But I think it just makes sense to use the Rotom. See how far we can go with these guys. So I get another KO. I'm at 4 prizes. Moonkidori comes down. Using the stretcher. Iono isn't going to be good right now, damn it, but it's the only supporter I got in hand. Damn it. We should get a stadium down too, so I can negate the Moonkidori. Oh, thank you. Gonna go for the Iono. Good. Give me a different hand. So we actually get something worse, but anyway, as long as I can keep attacking, I think it'll be fine for now. Well, actually, now that he drew a bunch of stuff, the Iono would have been okay. I think he's gonna get a prize this turn finally. Man, if you don't, it's just, I don't know what to tell you. He has double Moonkidori down. One of the darkness energies got wasted. The only thing you could attack with is Gardevoir, really, the way I see it. If you do, I'll be happy to target that dude down. He starts putting psychics on this dude. Why? You're just gonna hit me for 60 and not kill me? I guess he's thinking I'm gonna kill him later. Yeah, pretty dumbass plays, I'd say. Anyway, as long as we get it over with. You put the charm as well. Buffing your HP isn't gonna make any difference. It was a completely pointless attack on the Rotom. So I'm obviously gonna retreat, and man, the fact that he couldn't even get a prize, Rotom is still alive, it means I can still use him later on if he uses Drifloon in the end. But we're just gonna use Mega Lopunny right now, kill this guy, he's gonna be out of the way. One less fucker to worry about. I'm at 3 prizes right now. And your deck has failed you, that's all I gotta say. It's one of those things where you try and include all this shit and you don't do it right. discarded a bunch of cards in the beginning too, although not that many. He's discarding more of them. Damn. So you're just gonna have this Gardevoir. I guess he's gonna get Mega Gardevoir. He's running that. That works out for me, kind of, because I can just focus all my attention on that guy, and then if it goes down, we win. This is kind of dangerous, though, because, of course, this Gardevoir, he can get the one-hit KO on me. And before you know it, we're at even prizes. But if I just then use Rotom or Linoone, soften up the Gardevoir, then I use Lopunny in the end, I think it's going to work out. But we do got to be careful. How many energies does he have anyway? It's just going to start putting a bunch. He doesn't need to put more than one, so he's not really going to get that self-damage. So 320 HP. I would need to... Yeah, really horrible. Even if I use Rotom once, I still don't do enough damage. We would need 3 swings maybe. Going for that Super Rod. Just has 5 cards left in the deck. He decided to get the Darkness and the Munkidori for some reason, and the Drifloon. And just scooped. What the fuck? Whatever. I'm done with this. I hope you guys enjoyed these matches. Sub to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. What up?